Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. It is a cold and dark and windy day today. All my hardy trees are still out on the bench, but I got to do something with them soon. I bring my hardy trees into the basement of the house, which is an unheated portion of the basement, and I overwinter them there for January, February, and about half of March. The basement stays, just above freezing, about, 5-6 degrees in the middle of winter. It sometimes goes below freezing, but not often. It's usually just above freezing. So it's a good temperature to keep the trees dormant in the wintertime. I bring my trees in stages. I have my really hardy trees, like my native trees and that. And then I have some that are less hardy. Ginkgos, my bald cypress, the Osage orange trees, things like that. So I bring them into the greenhouse first, and that keeps them, a little more warm, out of the wind. And then they go into the basement first. And then the hardier trees, when it starts getting really cold out, like minus 15 degrees in the daytime, then the really hardy trees come into the basement also. So I do it in stages. The less hardy ones go in first, and then the more hardy ones later. We had rain yesterday, so I put my less hardy trees out of the greenhouse and back on the bench, but they'll have to go back inside the greenhouse today. And I left the tarp on the greenhouse. It helps moderate the temperature inside, and it also keeps the sun from shining through the plastic and warming it up in the daytime on a sunny day. You want to keep your trees, the temperature fairly constant. You don't want them, the temperature going up in the daytime when the sun comes out and then dropping at night. You don't want it going through that cycle every day. So keeping the trees in the greenhouse with the insulated tarp on keeps that sun off them so it doesn't heat up as much, and it kind of keeps them a little warmer in there at nighttime too. So it kind of moderates the temperature, and it's better for the trees. So I'm going to leave that on until all the trees come into the basement. There have been times where I've left my trees outside all winter. Sometimes we have a fairly mild winter. I remember one winter the coldest temperature we got down to was minus 18 degrees Celsius, which is pretty good for here. Normally we get down to minus 24, minus 26 some years, and even colder. So minus 18 isn't bad. These hardy trees can certainly withstand that. Soon, towards the end of December, I'll have to start bringing those less hardy trees down into the basement. And my problem is that I have no room for them. So I'm kind of chasing my tail here. I have to get my tropical trees from the basement here up into the plant room. The problem with the plant room is it's not finished yet. I still have to put vapor barrier up on the back wall. I've got all kinds of work to do, insulation to finish up top here. And with all these trees in here that I have in already, I have no room to work. So that's why I've been busy pruning my trees lately. I've been putting out at least one video per day, trying to get all these trees pruned back more compact so I can fit more of them on this front table here. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do over in this end of the room. My plan is to get this wheeled bench. You can see on the back here it has casters. To get that in my plant room, and then I can move my trees around in the room so I can load the table up with trees, move it around in the room so I can work in one corner at a time without a risk of dropping anything on the trees or knocking them or anything like that. So that's my plan. So today, I think to fit this into the room, I have to take the casters off the bottom. Otherwise, I don't think it goes through the doors. And I want to get that into the room and load it up with trees on top. And it's got a little shelf on the bottom that I can put all my tools and everything. So it'll clear up a lot of space in the plant room. So it'll be really nice getting that in. And then I can roll it around and work on sections of the plant room. So that's what I'll be doing today, out in the cold here, getting those casters off and trying to get that heavy table into the room. Once I get all the tropical trees out of the basement, I can start thinking about lighting up in the plant room, moving, maybe these lights up there, getting more lights, it'll be quite exciting setting it up for the winter. Well, after much struggling, I got this beast of a table inside. I couldn't get the casters off the bottom. The screws were rusted in place, and they were like a slot screw. The only way you'd get those off is with heat and penetrating oil and a wrench on your screwdriver, or an impact screwdriver even. So anyway, I got it in with the casters on. It wasn't easy, but it's in now. So I've got the shelf underneath. I've just got my old table sitting on top of it here. But there's a shelf underneath that I can put all my tools in that, which is really nice. It'll get them off the floor over there. The only thing I have to do is I have to build a tabletop for it. Outside I had a great big door sitting on top of it, and I don't want that in here. It would take up too much space because, my goal is to be able to roll this over into one corner and then work on the plant room over here. So I think I'm going to have to cut some 2x4s or some 2x6s and make sort of a plank tabletop on here. And I'll use all the scrap wood I have, left over from building this roof and all my leftover bits. So that's the next step today. I'm going to build myself a tabletop. The truck is off the road for the winter. I just have fire and theft insurance on it, so it'll have to wait till spring before it gets out once again. I've got my workbench set up outside here, and it's pretty windy and cold. But it's fun. I'm using as much recycled wood as I can, so these are left over from an old skid. I'll show you my tabletop so far. Here it is here. I've got 3 pieces cut, and yeah, it's all recycled wood. And I'm hoping I can do the whole tabletop, and that'll be a good use of the older wood. At the present moment, it's -2 degrees out, so 2 degrees below freezing. And it's supposed to go down to -6 tonight, which is pretty cool. I moved all my more tender trees inside the greenhouse, and with the heat off, it was +1 degree Celsius in there, so just above freezing. So I guess there's enough light goes through the tarp that it warmed up a little bit inside. Here's inside the greenhouse, and you can see all the snow on top of the pots. I got my Douglas firs here, my ginkgo, more Douglas fir seedlings, my wax myrtles, black pine, Chinese elms, my bald cypress, my sugar pines or jackpole pines or whatever they are, my Osage orange forest, and my royal oaks or English oaks here. So down below here I have a little heater. It's called a foot heater. You put them under your desks in the winter time, and they just blow a really gentle breeze of hot air out. And so it's going down to -6 tonight, so I'm going to leave this on, and I'll see kind of what temperature it stays inside the greenhouse. I'll check tomorrow morning. So right now, as I said, it's 1 degree in here. I've got my thermometer up here. So yeah, so I'll check. Ideally, I want to keep this, 1 or 2 degrees above freezing. It'd be ideal. So I'll certainly know, because if this snow melts by tomorrow morning, I'll know, it's fairly warm in here. The root washing station is certainly frozen. I think it's frozen solid. It doesn't break this container because of the shape of it. It just the ice rises out of it. I still have quite a few trees out on the bench, but I think most of the other trees here are quite hardy. So we'll see how they do. I noticed my white pine over here, my native white pine. It's bent over, and I think that's from the snow. Maybe it kind of got a big load on top and bent it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens to that, if it straightens out in spring or not. All right, on a cold, snowy day, I'll go back to sawing tabletops. I'm making good progress on my table. I'd say I've got, I guess, about 75% filled in. So I've got a few more pieces to cut at the end there. It's kind of been fun finding scraps of wood. I had a lot that were really close to the right length for the table or width, but they were just a little bit short, which was too bad because I'm trying to use all my small pieces of wood up. I don't want to cut any large ones down, so I'll keep looking. I've got lots of wood tucked away outside, so I'll find something that'll fit and I can complete the end way down there. The days are getting very short here. We're coming up to the winter solstice, the shortest day of the year in 7 days, so things will start getting brighter after that. So I'll keep working away at my tabletop until it gets dark. Once I get the table done, I can get all my trees off the floor, move my table around, and keep working away at the plant room. I'll be making lots of bonsai videos too. And that's it for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me today in the Bonsai Zone.